The new generation of the Porsche Cayman is based on Porsche's new Boxster. We tested the Cayman S, the variant with a mid-mounted engine. The Cayman S is moving out from under the shadow of its big brother, the Porsche 911. The engine produces 239 kilowatts and masters every curve. Our car tester Matas Kurat says even die-hard fans of the Porsche 911 would have to admit that the mid-mounted engine of the Boxster and the Cayman has its advantages. Handling is much more agile, and so you take the curve smoothly. The Cayman is a lot of fun to drive. The Cayman S's form will draw admiring gazes. It's broader and more dynamic, and the low-lying chassis always seems ready for action. It's shed up to 30 kilograms. The wheelbase is 6 centimeters broader, providing more interior space and making the car more stable and controllable in fast curves. Matas is impressed by the sport exhaust with switch-operated valves. It makes the exhaust much louder, but only in the interior. You don't hear much difference outside the car because legal regulations wouldn't permit it. The result, though, is that you can hardly talk with your neighbor, so maybe it's not something you really need.
Nachbarn nicht so gut mehr unterhalten kann. Weiß ich also nicht, ob man das wirklich braucht.
Everything in the interior is sporty and comfortable, though the bucket seats make getting in and out a bit more difficult. The rising central console means the driver's hand's path from the steering wheel to the gear shift is short. The individual controls are arranged for a good overview. All the buttons and functions on the board computer are intuitively accessible. The Cayman is small, but Porsche has managed to provide it with 425 liters of storage space, divided between a 150-liter front trunk and a 275-liter rear trunk. Matas says the PDK clutch provides not only one gear more than with manual shifting, 7 rather than 6, but also a sailing function. When the ride is smooth on the highway, the drivetrain can be uncoupled, saving fuel. And that's desirable because the fuel consumption value that Porsche claims, 8.0 liters per 100 kilometers, is not easy to achieve, even with the standard automatic start-stop function. With the Sport Chrono package, we accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.7 seconds. Are you 911 fans listening? Matas says he definitely likes the Cayman S, but if he were going to buy one, he'd leave out some of the unnecessary features, and he'd want another color. Is this a mustard yellow or simply indescribable? It wouldn't be Matas' choice, but of course color is a matter of taste.
Senfgelb irgendwie würde ich persönlich von abraten. Ist aber natürlich auch Geschmackssache.
If the legendary 911 is too expensive for you, the Cayman is a real alternative. The Cayman S we tested sells in Germany for just under 69,000 euros. That's more than 20,000 euros less than the basic Porsche 911. Matas concludes by asking whether you need the Cayman S, or if a normal Cayman is good enough. He says that's a matter of a driver's ego, and the normal Cayman will probably satisfy most drivers. Sometimes it pays off to put your ego in the back seat.